Hello, friends. Have you ever asked yourself whether it's possible to achieve excellence in business? You know, business is an interesting sport. When it comes to business activities, there are about 3 areas where you need excellence. As a matter of fact, you will need to achieve excellence in those areas if you want your business to succeed. Now, if you have asked yourself the very important question of how can I achieve excellence in business, then this video is for you. In this video, I'll show you the 3 areas of business where you need to achieve excellence. And one of those areas is areas where you will need to do your activity daily or almost on a daily basis. These kind of activities give you an immediate result. But even though the results are immediate, you must do them again and again. It's like cleaning your dishes. You can't say because you cleaned your dishes the previous day, you won't do it again. If you have dirty dishes in your kitchen, you will need to clean them again and again, and the results are usually immediate and short-lived. However, you will need to do other activities in business to get and lasting results. One thing about those immediate or operational activities is that you will need to do them again and again, just like I said before. But then there are other things you must do to gain excellence in business. One of such operational activities is production. If you're in a business that you produce things, you will need to do it again and again, irrespective of how much you did the previous day or how well you did the previous day. Now, one thing you must note is that the consequences of failing to do it excellently is usually immediate. So you're in the production line and you're producing commodities, or you're producing things for people to buy. If the production line is not excellent, the result you get is immediate. Another activity in business which you must pay attention to if you want to gain excellence is the tactical activities, the things that you do and the results are short term. Probably 3 years, that's when the result shows up. Those kind of activities, you need to give it an excellent touch if you want to get the result that you're seeking. One example that falls under the tactical activities is like wiring your house. Let's assume you're building a new house and you contract an electrical engineer to wire your house. If the wiring is done wrong, you may not notice until you move into that mansion house. So because the wiring is not done properly, you can only notice by the time you have moved in, which is about a couple of months or even a couple of years down the road. Or you can only notice when you're about to use an appliance to plug into your mains. At that time, it will require you to do a lot of work to correct the wrong which has been done. And that is because there was no touch of excellence to the wiring when it was done. So these kind of activities, you must pay attention to it so that you don't fall victim. The results are usually massive. So you will need to undo the whole house wiring just to correct that little fault or that little hitch in the wiring process. In business, that kind of activity could be related to hiring. When you hire wrongly, it may take you a great length of time to correct that fault. Why? Because you would have to undig the whole culture just to normalize or create an excellent culture. So it may take a great length of time. And that you should take in mind, because when you hire wrongly, it's like wiring a house wrongly. Now there's another set of activity, another area of business activities that you must pay attention to. Usually these activities give you a 10x result, and that is strategic activities. There are strategic things that you do in business that must be done properly if you aim to gain excellence. And one of such things is the leadership structure. If you create an excellent leadership structure where the culture is excellent, where the culture appreciates competence and commitment. That can only lead you to gain excellence. So doing this kind of business activities and doing them excellently would usually give you a massive result. Sometimes the result are 10x or even 20x, 30x. It depends on how well you do them. It kind of reminds me of the story that Jesus told in the Bible. He told a parable of a sower who went out to sow seeds. Now let's talk about the seeds that fell on the good ground. He says some came up with 100 folds and even more and more and more. So you want to pay attention to the kind of structure that you develop within your system if you want to gain excellence as a business. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button and subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also hit the notification bell so that YouTube notifies you every time an amazing video drops. Don't fail to share this video with as many friends of yours as possible. Till I come your way next time. Peace.